Hey guys, Harrison here, and welcome to Me Tutorial Wednesdays. Today we're going to be learning how to use Xcode to build a very simple Hello World application using Xcode. So to get Xcode, you'll need to go into the Mac App Store or the App Store and download something called Xcode. This will be available from Apple and it is free. Very good free piece of software. So we're going to create a new Xcode project, and it's going to be a iOS, and it'll be a single view application. We'll just call it Hello World, and HW device iPhone, and we'll use storyboards and automatic reference count. Now, if you've watched any one of the mini tutorial Wednesdays beforehand, you'll know what a Git repository is. So Xcode has Git support built in, so that's brilliant. So if you want to use Git for your project, just click that button right there, and there we go, create, and loading Hello World. And as you can see, it is one target, and that target is for iOS, which is the iPhone operating system, and it's for the iPhone operating system software development kit 5.1. 5.1 is the current version, but I believe iOS 6 is coming out soon. Hooray! So if we build and compile this, just for the moment, and it'll come up on the iPhone 5 simulator. We'll just have a blank screen, hopefully, unless something's gone drastically wrong, which I hope it hasn't, because that'd really suck. Let's just get through this. Waiting for my computer to load. It takes it'll take a bit of time just to launch the first time. Here it comes. You can see it in the background, and it'll pop forward. Wait for it. Yeah, there we go. And as you can see, we have our very first blank screened application. This is actually an awesome starting point. Just knowing that everything works is a huge relief. And you can see it appears on our virtual iPhone menu screen. You can see it's here. Hello World. There we go. Right, we'll just keep this open just to save time. And okay, let's get straight into it. First thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add a UI label. You can just type label, and we'll put that in the center. We'll call it "This will become hello." Wait, hello world. And we'll just recenter it. And then we'll get a new UI button. UI button, rounded rectangular button, and we'll put that right there. And we'll call it press to change text. There we go. Nice and simple. And if we reload, now we build or run this again, you will see the new interface brought into the application. Now, just because I just realized what I've done, I reckon we should move this this text label a bit further up, and we should move the press change text change to the middle. So we'll just go and we'll select them both. It's probably good. Have it there. There we go. So reload, Command R, build succeeded. That's always a good thing. And press to change text. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to start adding the code. Now, you're going to need to go into your assistant editor and drag a I forgot what these things are called, but they're basically like a connector, I guess. And we'll make this an action, because that is like something that is sent. So say if I have, just to start it, say if I have a button, whenever that's clicked, this method will be called. If you don't know what a method is just something that can get run, I guess. Probably the worst. But anyway, and we'll call this change text. Connect, and this, because we want it to be able to be modified, we'll need to make this a property or an outlet, and we'll call this label text. Now, the convention, as I probably should have pointed out before, the convention in iPhone and most in Objective-C, and which is the language we're going to be using, Objective-C and most other languages, is the what's it called? Yeah, it's basically you need to have your lowercase letter, and then every new word after that has a capital letter. That's just basic stuff which most people should know, or it's just good. It's a universal coding thing which most people have come to appreciate, I guess. All right. So we have it's automatically synthesized label text, and it has added this change text function. Now, what we want to happen is when when the button is pressed, it'll call change text, and we want that to happen. We'll go label text dot text. That's saying the text for the label should be, and for a string you go at, and then at double quotation marks, and then whatever you want it to be. So hello world. There we go. That should compile with no issues. Command R, and here we go. Press to change text. Hello world. And just another thing I just noticed, I reckon what would be a good idea is to set that orientation to the middle. There we go. Now when we change text, it'll stay in the center, and you should have your very first ever iPhone app. There you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Source will be available online. Have fun.